When life gets unpredictable, preparation matters. In medicine, it's all about staying alert, ready for whatever comes through the door. On the road, it's no different. That's why Volvo designs vehicles to help anticipate risk, reduce harm, and protect lives. The Volvo XC90's advanced safety systems inspire confident decisions wherever the road takes you. The Volvo XC90, for life. Proud sponsor of the Pit Podcast. Learn more at volvocars.ca/safety.
All right, everybody, just some breaking news from south of the border, and Donald Trump has been sentenced to unconditional discharge in that hush money trial, the trial that stemmed from money paid to that adult film star. Judge ruling on Friday. He will get an unconditional discharge. Sentencing will place a judgment of guilt on his record. However, no legal penalty such as custody, a fine, or probation. None of that. Unconditional discharge is the ruling today, the sentencing today. This does mean now that sentencing has happened and that unconditional discharge in sentencing does mean that Donald Trump can move forward with his appeal. That news just coming out. Okay, let's switch gears now and get to our next guest. And they've got a warning, perhaps for those of you with an electric leaf blower. How many of you have an electric leaf blower? Krystel Fitz-Andrews joins us now, a resident of Saint-Lazare, Quebec. Krystel, welcome to the program.
Hi.
Tell us what happened to you. You've got one of these, right? You've got an electric leaf blower. Tell us what happened to you.
I did have one. On December 3rd, I stopped in my work shortly for about an hour to drop off some deliveries. And when I came back out to my car, opened my front door, and soot and smoke, it just smelled so bad, like toxic gas, came shooting out at me. I had no idea what had happened because my car was not on fire. I stood there in shock for quite a while. When I finally got to my son's door right behind mine, where my leaf blower was, it had exploded. And the back of my seat was burnt. And when the firefighters did come and finally pulled my son's car seat out of the car, I was able to see that half of his seat was also burnt to a crisp.
And I've seen an image of this. It is unbelievable to basically see a gigantic chunk of the car seat basically gone, right, because of this.
Yeah, and it really, shook me for a while. Still, when I think about it, it does, because I was coming out of work to go pick up my children. So seeing as the firefighters said that there's really no way to tell when lithium batteries, could explode or something could happen. The fact that it happened within that hour space was, fortunate for me, but an unfortunate event.
Well, Krystel, this actually reminds me of an interview we did last year with the firefighter about these lithium batteries and the risks that they pose. Can you just tell me, were you charging them? Because, now you can charge things in vehicles. Were you charging the battery? Had it recently been charged? Anything like that? Do you have any inkling? Was there any warning sign perhaps on this thing?
No, we charge it at home in our garage, which fortunately as well, it wasn't fire in our home. But I hadn't used it. I put it in my car sometimes because we have a small patio at work, and it's easier to just blow off the leaves than sweep. But I didn't use it that day, and it wasn't super cold outside. It's not like it froze. The firefighter said it just happened similar to other batteries, in cars and whatnot that are blowing up.
So take me to that moment, by the way, this happens, you call 911, is that how that played out? Just take me through all those moments.
Well, like I said, I was in shock for a bit because I did think maybe my engine was about to blow up or something. Then I called the Hudson Fire Department.
Gotcha.
Because they're right down the street, and they said to call 911, just, so it was on record, but they came there really fast and in a timely manner. And when they did get there, they pulled the leaf blower out of my car, told me, there's not really anything you could do. They're seeing this more and more often. And nobody wanted to take the battery, which was super interesting. They measured the heat on it. I'm not sure the direct term for it.
Yeah.
But it was still at 600, whatever that means. And nobody wanted to be anywhere near it. So we had to put it in a bucket of ice for 48 hours.
And when you say we, is that you did it? You had to do it yourself? Or they, what, like, or
the firefighters helped me,
okay.
But they left the battery there, and nobody wanted to, have it in their space, or,
God.
The tow truck company didn't take it for insurance, nothing. So I still have that battery nowhere near my home because I'm sure it's,
yeah.
I just don't want it around. But just for, research purposes, insurance,
and I imagine you're trying to get a resolution here. We're with Krystel Fitz-Andrews, resident of Saint-Lazare, had a harrowing experience when the electric leaf blower battery that was in her car exploded. So, Krystel, have you reached out to the manufacturer since the incident? Who have you reached out to try and get some, whether it's your safety concerns? Obviously, this is not a fun thing. Could have been much worse. What has happened since then? And who have you reached out to?
So on site, my car was too carcinogenic, so it was totaled. So I reached out to Home Depot, but after 90 days, they're not responsible for the Ryobi product anymore. So I reached out to Ryobi on December 10th and did not receive any messages back from them. But as of last night, a representative from the States actually contacted me, and hopefully there will be a resolution soon. When
you say resolution, what are you looking for here?
Honestly, I'm pretty simple. It's just what I lost is what I would like back. I do not have a car at the moment. I don't have my car seats. I lost a double stroller for my kids. My daughter had her favorite stuffed tiger in the car that I wasn't allowed to keep. It's just little things like that, not anything more, just what I lost.
And can I ask you if this has changed any of your habits? Like, are you thinking for next year when you have to replace this leaf blower, are you going back to a gas one? Is there anything changed?
I haven't thought about it. Yeah. I would love to have just landscapers come and do my leaves for me at this point. We live in an area with a lot of leaves, and that leaf blower was actually quite an asset in the fall. But we'll see. As of right now, nothing is plugged in my garage. If I see my husband plug it in, I unplug it. So.
Jeez. Okay. Well, listen, Krystel. I guess on this, everyone should be listening. Just take more precautions, right? If they've got devices like this, because you never know when these things could explode.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Krystel. Thanks for sharing your story. I appreciate it. I hope you get what you're asking for here. Okay. Appreciate it.
Okay, thank you.
That's Krystel Fitz-Andrews, resident of Saint-Lazare. I don't know if you have any of these electric battery-run leaf blowers. I mean, batteries now are in so many devices, right? So I remember talking to, it was Chris Ross from the Firefighters Union last year about this issue, and they're seeing it more and more, right? And it's not just leaf blowers; it's every device that has a battery. So some food for thought there on how to stay safe.